Every year at the LA Auto Show, we take you on a tour to find every electric vehicle that we can find. We just got here. As we were coming in, we already saw some EVs.
There's Scout outside with their two EVs. There's also a super sweet converted Bronco. We're going to show you all of this, so keep an eye out. Join us for this whole video. There'll be chapters down below, but kicking it off right here.
We're here in the lobby, and there's Porsche behind us. So we have a Taycan here. Over on that side, there's a Macan. They look black when you walk up to them, but they're actually like this really deep purple. Very cool. We have lots more cool stuff to show you, so stick along with us. I'm Patrick.
I'm Liv.
We're the Electric Duo.
Let's go. Of course, we have to show you what Ford has to offer, and of course, they have an awesome Mach-E. In fact, they have the brand new 2026 California Special Mustang Mach-E GT. This thing looks so awesome in person, I cannot even express. I did not think it was gonna look this great in Star White, but it really does. Of course, they have amazing lighting, but it's super sparkly. You can see Patrick showing some of the rave blue accents. Oh, it looks so good. That is sparkly blue. And then we'll just pop in the inside. This is navy pure. My favorite kind of interior color, to be honest. It's kind of a like greeny navy, a greenish navy, which is so gorgeous. This is the California Special, but
we do have to show this.
Huh?
The rear doors now have the wing, so you just grab and open. That's new for 2026 on the Mach-E.
Yeah, so if you were always wondering why there wasn't a little grab handle on the rear doors, now they have it. We have the California Special with the rave blue on the back here. It really looks so good. Honestly, awesome. But the most awesome thing would be if it was an Adriatic blue, which is one of the new colors that are coming to the Mach-E. This is not a Mach-E, but it is Adriatic blue. And we just got to show you guys what it looks like. For some reason on the camera, it keeps showing up a little blue, I think.
I think it's a little bit better this time.
Is
Maybe it's because
okay,
you
good.
With your green hair are making it.
Oh yeah, it's basically this color, but this is what you can get with the Mach-E. You can also get race red, which looks really good. It's a very primary color red, replacing molten magenta. But then of course here we have the Rally in glacier gray with the white tires and the carbonized gray hood. The white wheels. White tires would be so awesome. That would get messy. But we love the Rally. This looks so good. Unfortunately, Grabber Yellow is no more for 2026, but you'll have to let us know what your pick of the best color would be. Patrick and I are both 100% in agreement that a Rally in Adriatic blue would be absolutely perfect. Let's go find a Lightning.
So we did find a Lightning, and it is actually a 2025, and I can tell you that because it's an XLT. The XLT is being replaced in 2026 by the STX. It's going to have some of the like off-road tires as well as the running boards, which this has the running board, so I think it might be a little bit of like one that they were testing out some of the changes they were going to make for 2026. Now, there's been a lot of news lately because the Lightning production is paused. Some people are like, oh, they're canceling it. We asked, of course, you know, we're talking to the PR people. They're going to just give us the official statement. And the official statement from Ford is that the Lightning production is paused due to the shortage of the aluminum that they use to make the bed of the Lightning, as well as a regular F-150. There's a fire at the aluminum plant. They're getting it back online, but because there's such a shortage in their aluminum parts supply, they're focusing on the gas and the hybrid F-150. And right now, the Lightning production is paused. Now, just from my own research, I have seen that they have produced a lot of Lightnings that they were going to sell, you know, as the end of the $7,500 tax credit came to the end. So I think they have like a decent inventory that they are selling down. And I do hope they start it back up. Again, official production is, officially the production is paused. No word on if they will start it back up. Ford has said that they will, but there's that speculation that it could be canceled. I hope that's not true. Now, of course, the big thing is that we don't see here, we won't see probably even at the next LA Auto Show, but who knows, is the 2027 Maverick size, the Ranger size EV pickup truck. We were at the the announcement of the Model T moment in Louisville, Kentucky. Check out our video on that if you want more info. We're going to be following that very closely to see what is the next EV from Ford. We know that it's going to be an EV truck and be made in Louisville. Details coming hopefully in 2026. We are now at Kia, and if you don't know, we just went to IAA Mobility in Munich a couple of months ago. We went and visited Kia. We filmed with the EV3, the EV4, the EV5, the PV6, or the PV5.
PV5.
It was so amazing to see all of the EVs that they had lined up there. Some were supposedly coming to the US, but now they are paused or delayed or whatever. So now we're here at Kia, and this is it. This is what they have, is the EV9. We were looking for the EV6, which is here in the US. It's been refreshed for 2026, but it's not in their booth. I am happy to see the EV9. It is a fantastic 3-row SUV. This is the GT line. It's about $72,000, 280 miles of range. It's the more performance-oriented EV9. We're actually drove up in a Hyundai Ioniq 9, which is sort of like the sister to this. We'll talk about that more over at Hyundai. But I love the styling of the EV9. I love the fact that it's an accessible, family-oriented 3-row electric SUV. Ford canceled their 3-row electric SUV, so it's great to see somebody out there. There's a couple of them, but what do you guys think about the Kia EV9? And are you missing the EV6? I'm really disappointed the EV6 is not here. And of course, we really love seeing the EV3 and the EV4 and the EV5 and even the PV5, which is like a van. Check out those videos if you haven't already. Drop comments and tell Kia you want to see all of those here in the US.
And the EV3 is coming to the US. I love it.
Yes, it is.
I can't wait to see it here at the auto show someday and in our driveway, because it's an awesome looking car.
And at some point they were all talked about they could come to the US, and then there's been various talks about the delays. We just talked to Alex from Kia at an Iona grand opening, and he said the EV3 is still coming. The others, things are changing. Things are changing quickly. Anything that's more than 3 months away, things can change. So let's continue on.
Love seeing Rivian at the auto show. So does everyone else, though. Everyone is filming around us. So we're actually going to pivot away from people so we're not in the way. I'm illuminated by the Hungry Hippo headlights. But this is the R2. It's so awesome to see it here. We have a reservation for it. We reserved it right there when it rolled out of the doors at the reveal. If you'd like to watch that video, we'll pop it up over here. But I love seeing this thing. It's so awesome. It's so much smaller. It's such a great body style and everything. This is obviously the R2S. And look at their materials on the inside.
Just R2. There's the R2S.
I know. But to define that this is the SUV body style. I still have a huge crash on the R3. If you want to see that, watch that video. But let's take a look at everything else here, the Rivian display. I love what they have up there. You got to see the Rivian on the side. But come here, Dave. This is our dear friend from Colorado, David Poley.
How are you?
So good. How are you?
See, you said R2.
I said R2.
And then I immediately thought that we were going to go over to Disney.
Right now.
But we can't do that right now because we have to talk about cars.
I don't know if we should talk about cars anymore because I have something pretty amazing to announce. This man is an official Mandalorian.
I am?
In fact, he is the head of the Mandalorian.
No, I am not the head. No, I just do all the events for the Mando Mercs Costume Club and get to work with Lucasfilm every once in a while.
Do you have a card here with you?
Of course I do.
You have to see this. He literally has a card.
Bonus coverage.
I just usually just get you guys in the car. Oh, see, those are.
He has other cards. Hold. Oh, can we have them?
Right, I'll give you a business card.
Every amazing car that we get to play around with in Denver is thanks to this too. Sometimes
you guys make it easy for me. Really easy. Like you don't dirty the cars. I get great content.
Wow, I love that.
But yeah, is that what we were talking about?
Look at this.
Yes,
this is literally him, Mando Merc.
Mando Dave.
Mando Dave.
Yep. Mando Mercs.
Where can people find you?
Mandalorian Mercs Costume Club, and you guys can go online to mandomercs.com and check out the club if you ever want to build your own kit, or if you ever want to, become an automotive journalist. We could do that too.
There we go.
I love that. Cars and Mandalorians. Yep. That's what you find here.
I think you need a R2 and make it an R2D2.
I'll be back.
I'm sold on that. This is awesome. Little bonus coverage. Let's continue. We have just finished the West Hall, but there's so much more on the other side. Actually, double, right?
Yeah, we got to rush.
We do. But there were a couple things that we wanted to add. regarding the stuff
Kia.
that we saw.
So, by the way, we asked Kia about the EV6, and they said they had a big press conference just before we got there, so they had to move some cars out of the way to put the chairs in. So the EV6 will be here at the LA Auto Show. We also filmed a segment with Kia because they are doing a vehicle-to-home, vehicle-to-grid setup with Wallbox, so we filmed about that. So look for the full video about that. GMC is located out in the lobby to the West Hall. They have the GMC Sierra, the truck, but they also have the Hummer, the truck edition. Of course, it's also an SUV. We have a video where we got to play around with that. I keep saying it was ridiculous, but in the best sense of the term. Love the Hummer EV. I wouldn't buy one, but I think they're fantastic. Cadillac is also in the same area. We have an Optique behind me, as well as the Escalade IQ. I believe that just won Car of the Year from Motor Trend. I forget, it won some award. I thought it was black, but it's actually a very, very deep blue back there. Looks fantastic, especially with the lighting out here. Have a lot of natural lighting. We're gonna make our way over to South Hall now. Just as we're walking in between the two halls, we see this. This is City of LA. Mach-E GT in police form. I don't think it's patrol car because it doesn't have the bars up. Let's see, I don't see any lights. So, but anyways, it is working with the LA Police Department. They also have the gas motorcycle, but we'll skip that. But very cool. Oh, check out the old
This is
police car.
retro. I love it. I actually got a ride in a police Blazer EV and the Schenectady parade. So check out that video. Now on to the next haul.
Here at Nissan, everybody's excited by the new Nissan Leaf. It looks fantastic, especially in this blue. I think it's sea breeze blue. The cool part is it starts at under $30,000, but even the top trim is only about $38,000. It can get up to 300 miles of range. I think it's 303, has Google built in, has an electrochromatic roof. Lots of really good features for not a lot of money and decent range. One of the other cool things is like there's a charge port on this side and that side. The one on the driver's side is a J1772. Over on this side is NACS for DC fast charging. Really cool to see it here. Everybody's really excited by it as well. This is the Dodge Charger Daytona. Looks beautiful in this blue. I really, really love it. I've heard a lot of mixed reviews. We actually haven't driven one yet. But it's a, that muscle car look in an EV. We saw one in Schenectady at the Drive Electric Earth Month, and it was sort of fun because that event, you're trying to attract the EV curious, and the owner was like revving the engine. Really cool, but nice to see it in this beautiful blue. I think I've only seen red in person, but come on, let's explore.
Wait, I just have to say, by the way, I know this one doesn't get great attention, but I think it looks really good.
It looks good.
I really like
it.
The
Looks
way
really
looks.
good.
I really do. Look at the front of this. I think it has a good schnoz. I love a longer schnoz in a car. Look at that airflow. Love that. You can catch a bird in there. But like the aesthetics are really good. The balance is great. I like it. Let us know if you like it.
So Jeep just announced this a couple of days ago. It is the Jeep Recon. It is an EV. It's about $65,000, 230 miles of range, but it is a big, like, off-road vehicle, big chunkin' tires. You can take the doors off, as you can see. A lot of people are really excited by this. Other people are going like only 230 miles of range. You can't really go that far off-road with that, but I think it's actually really cool, and I love seeing the different types of EVs that are coming out. We all don't need a Nissan Leaf. Some people need a Jeep Recon.
Okay, we had a short distraction to meet Micah Drives, Micah and Evie, or Evie, sorry.
Yeah, so that one, everybody wants to film with that one, but then this one's over here. Let's show you the front real quick. I wasn't gonna do much with the Recon because it just came out. I didn't do a lot of research on it, but it does have a little front here, good enough to put your adapters and maybe a charging cable in there. Oh, I didn't do it hard enough. There we go.
Every car
now
has
I got
front
it.
quirk.
We're gonna just take a look at it. I love the lights and the lighting effect here. They didn't just go with a light bar. Looks really nice. Got your recovery hooks up here. Again, all-terrain tires. Looks really great. Love the like Jeep look here, so that you can take these off. Of course, we're gonna.
And isn't that the thing, is that you can take them off without tools?
I believe
you
so.
can take off the doors without tools is part of it.
Somebody's inside, so we're not going to
Jeep
interrupt
people,
them, but
let
we're
us
going to
know.
just give you a little bit of a brief tour in here. It just looks Jeep. Like, so, and to get in and out, you got your, like, you could grab here. Looks great, and very, very rugged. Not something that we would necessarily want to buy.
I don't know, actually. I
But
kind of like it.
Yeah, it's fun. Like, who
I
doesn't
like rugged.
Who doesn't like a rugged Jeep?
I love rugged.
Let's take a look at the back real quick.
And I really want a ducky. Can I get a Jeep so I can get a ducky?
Yes, you can.
Okay, thank you. And the roof is open right now. Woo, that's expensive.
And I'm hopping in the
yes.
front just because I want to see. I'm going to show you down here. We have like some drive modes here. So we have like rock, sand, mud, snow, auto,
I
and
think it has
sport.
like 7 drive modes actually, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, like 5 drive modes, and there may be some extras. Gear shift knob that reminds me of like what the Mach-E used to have. This reminds me a lot of the Hummer EV
Totally.
inside, but I like this grab bar
It
here.
feels like a little less pretentious. Like, not to diss on the Hummer, but the Hummer, like some of it, the aesthetic is an affect. This seems like the aesthetic is a part of the utility of it. Don't you think?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it really feels like a utility in a cool way.
I think that's even like with the gas Hummers over the years. They felt like they were a little bit performance art versus the ruggedness of a real Jeep, excluding the first Hummer or Humvee that came out. Let's see. I was just showing you a lot of dash, but we'll go
Don't
around
talk
here.
while you spin.
We're good.
Okay.
We're going to take a look at the back seats. We're going to take a look at the back area. What do you guys think of this? Like, we're not going to do a full video on it, but just give you a quick overview and let you know.
Just by the way, I'll point some stuff out if you don't mind. Love the textures. Very familiar, very similar feeling with the Hummer. Like we said, you have a lot of different like metals, a lot of different rubberized sort of textures that I really like it. Notice the grab handle on the B pillar. Makes it really easy to get in and out. And then look at the footroom on the floor. There's actually quite a bit of footroom. It's sort of hard to tell with the camera angle right there. But I really like that. Like, this feels like a rugged vehicle that you could actually use. And like you said, that grabby bar on the front as a way to get inside, accessible. I really like that. It's cool.
Sometimes, like when you're at Jeep, you gotta like pop open the charge port and make sure it is actually a charge port. But you also got to make sure it's not a 4xe. But this is the Jeep Wagoneer S. It is fully electric. I don't think we haven't done a video with this, but Liv sort of hopped in a Girls Guide video with Scotty. So if you want to know about that, check out that video. But very nice, really good size EV. I love this color. I think this is the one that Scotty was driving, if I'm not mistaken.
I can't recall, but yeah, she literally popped over to the park by our house in the Wagoneer on their press drive. So it was really fun to see her right then for the first time. It's Jeep's first all-electric vehicle.
Their first
right?
all-electric
Which
in
is
the
really
U.S.
cool.
Which,
In
by
the
the way,
US.
they have the Jeep Avenger, I think it is, over in Europe that is doing really, really well.
Bring it here.
Bring it here. Yes, 100%.
One of our favorite vehicles of last year. Was it last year?
Last year.
Last year, crazy. The Fiat 500e. So awesome to see it here in this great color. We had it in red. If you would like to see a full video on it, we have it up over there. It's quirky, it's fun. You can park this thing anywhere. And we happen to know that it will even fit a 6'4" person. If you know F the Pump, he has a Fiat 500e and he fits in this with great comfort. So this car is super, super fun. And I kind of wish that we had better leasing deals on it at the time, so we could have gotten one.
Yeah, it's just such a fun vehicle. It puts a smile on your face. Our biggest complaint was like it felt like it was a bit overpriced, but it is a fun car.
Yeah. Where have we seen the Topolino before?
No, we have not. Oh my God.
Are you filming?
Yeah, I'm filming.
Oh my gosh. Okay. We were just stumbling around, just commenting on how cute this looks. And then we realized this is electric. This is a Fiat Topolino, 2-seater, really spacious.
I'm just going to show you, not Liv's.
Yeah,
show this.
show the car, not me. And while you're there, why don't you pan a little over, because then we can see the charging cable that's just jammed all up on in here. So obviously you can only slow charge.
I want this on every car. Look at this.
Your little rope.
That's the door.
Man, that is legit. And the rooftop is canvas roll. I mean, don't you just want to go for a picnic in this thing?
And I think I heard that, like, down in Florida, some of the communities, these are becoming really popular. What's underneath? I'm coming around.
Come on. Look how you open the dash. Would you like to have some storage?
That's so
The
cool.
little leather push button, push clips, whatever the word. I'm so flummoxed right now because this is so cute and surprising. And also this mint color. Come on.
Oh, I'm going to just
How
like
cute
zoom
is it?
through.
Come on in. I'm sorry, the rope barricade is preventing me.
Look
Oh,
at this.
and look. We
Okay.
have the reverse neutral drive, sort of like the Leaf in a way. That's kind of cool. This is 100% the quirkiest thing I've seen here today, and I think that I will see the whole day.
I love it so much.
love
It's
it
more
too.
like a glorified golf cart almost.
Kind of does.
Hold on. Look at the storage in the back.
Oh,
It's like a little.
my goodness. Wait, should
rack
we
back
try to
here.
open this? I don't even.
I don't know if it opens like
I'm gonna
that.
try. Can I break it? Should I
Yes, you
break
could.
It? I might break it.
Yeah,
It's
do not do that.
opening. We'll just leave it at that. But look how cute this is, and electric.
I love it so much. That's so cool. And just like a nice quirky mint color with the tan accents. Okay,
Adorable.
enough. We got to move on.
I want to stay here.
We are now at Volvo. Actually, Liv's over there trying to get coffee because they have like a coffee bar here at Volvo. This is the Volvo EX90. We have not driven this. We drove the Polestar 3. One of the big differences is the EX90 is a 3-row, so it has a bit more space than the Polestar 3. If you need a 3-row, this is a fantastic option. I'll come in back here so you can see all 3 rows. Very nice to have some 3-row options. Of course, as I mentioned, we're in the Ioniq 9, which is a 3-row. But really cool, they also have this display here that shows like some of the infrastructure, I guess, of the EX90 and different color codings about like what the different steel and aluminum is in the EX90. Pretty cool to see. And of course, you know, Volvo has always been known for safety, and this is why this is on display here. Volvo has the EX30 as well, and this is the EX30 Cross Country. So it's sort of like, you could sort of say like the rally that the Mach-E has, or the XRT, is that it, for the Ioniq 5, but it has a little bit of the ruggedness. You get the roof rack up here, the all-terrain tires. I really like the EX30. I did not like the software, but I've heard that there's been a lot of improvements with the software, the over-the-air updates. But I love like some of the little details here. So it looks like there's like some terrain embossed in the front of the EX30. Really fun car to drive. Software holds it back, but it's just software that could be updated and fixed. And I really like any of these EVs that have like an off-road rugged version. Lots of fun.
I'm about to lose my mind. We are here at the Chevy booth, and previously, in previous years, we could come here and there wasn't really that much going on. But now it is a literal insanity of EVs, especially insanity of EVs. You like that? We got to think of what a group of EVs is. But the 2027 Bolt, can you believe this? This is Marina Blue. This is the LT trim with a NAX port. I am just so excited about this. The Bolt was one of my favorite cars. We tried to buy one. We tried to buy it twice, didn't we?
Yeah, a couple of times we tried to buy new, tried to buy used, and they're like highest EV range under 30K. So most affordable 255 mile EV starts at 28,995.
Oh my God, I'm so excited about this. I love the way that it drives. Look at this interior. It looks excellent. It doesn't look cheap. It looks really good. It looks spacious. You can tell the textiles are beautiful. It's open. So why don't we just open this door?
Oh, this
and
one is open.
Take a first look. Look at the crisscross stitching, all of that. The multiple way adjustment on the seats. There's just so much legroom. If this drives anything like the Equinox, pedal wise, and it's going to be great too. More screens than you could possibly need, or all the screens
And
you
we
need.
drove the Bolt. We had one and reviewed it, and we actually tried to buy one, but we couldn't get the dealer to cooperate with us.
Yeah,
but,
we
but
tried
yeah.
to buy the EUV, which is absolutely awesome. That's basically this body style. So that's Marina Blue. But how cool is it that now we can see the Bolt here on Habanero Orange, which was the new color for the Equinox in 2025.
And I hope it's showing up as orange on camera because
very orange.
Yeah, it's actually really orange. I was taking a picture with my phone and it looked red, but
Yeah, it's very, very orange, to be completely honest, but I think it looks great and everything. Why don't we just pivot? Like, we have to pivot in every direction because there's so many EVs. Here we have a Riptide Blue Equinox, which is just like mine, except this one is blacked out, right?
so it's like the RS trim.
Yeah, it's an RS trim, so it's blacked out wheels, probably has a blacked out front as well.
Yeah, it does. Well,
Wheel arches.
Go ahead and show that too.
Let's take a look. Chevy has a lot going on, so we're going to spend a lot of time here. So the RS trims get that black front, which is really awesome.
And the black
then the
bow
black
tie.
bow tie. That sounded funny for a second. Behind us is the Blazer EV in habanero orange. There are a whole bunch of people here right now. Why don't we pivot over here and check out the Chevy Silverado EV Trail Boss. So this is their new rugged package. Let's go and actually look over at the board here because we can see all the colors, all the stats, and all that good stuff. Trail Boss or LT trim. This can come in Riptide 2, which would look really, really good.
72,000 up to an estimated 478 mile range. This is like, I was just telling Liv, I was like, this is sort of cool because like if you want like the ruggedness of a Hummer, but you don't want to go like crazy like a Hummer, this is actually a pretty good option. It's like a Silverado though, so.
It is a Silverado indeed, and then you get all the Silverado goodness on the inside. You know that we haven't actually spent time in one of these. Just look at it right now.
Just riding in it.
Just riding in it, which was really, really comfortable.
So much room.
To be really honest. Insane amount of room. Great range, right? Great range, great charging.
Range.
Let's go continue around just a little bit because we have some other colors. We got to show you. We have an Equinox EV in full black down there.
Well, I wanted to show this one because like this shows that the mid-gate folds down. So we're gonna like peek our head in this way, and you can put a couch in all the way because you can fold the mid-gate down. Really nice feature of this, which is why people were like, it shouldn't be the Silverado, it should be the Avalanche instead of Avalanche.
That's super cute.
Blacked out, again, sort of Equinox.
But
that one is not RS though, so you do have the gold bow tie up here. But Liv she wants to go over here and see this.
We gotta look at the Galaxy Gray because this is my second favorite color of the lineup. Really, it was honestly a big toss-up whether to get Riptide Blue or Galaxy Gray. This is kind of a purpley gray sheen.
It's a gray purple.
It's a purple. A purple. It looks really good here, but it also looks good in daylight too. When this thing is moving, it's kind of like opalescent. It's really, really gorgeous. I love being in this booth and looking at all the options in such a variety of sizes for so many different people.
Yeah, it's really great. As Liv said, like just a couple of years ago, we were sort of poking fun that like Chevy did not have any EVs at all on display. Now they have a lot. Granted, it's like they have multiple Equinoxes, multiple Blazers, multiple Silverados. Also here, like we stopped at Kia and they had their home backup system. Chevy has the same thing. I don't know if theirs is ISO 15118 8-20 compliant, but it's just, again, it's great to see that manufacturers are starting to consider EVs beyond transportation, but home energy storage and triage. So it's just really cool. Look at this display. This is really awesome. And we don't cover the gas stuff, but as they pointed out, like you have like your EVs here, your Chevys over there, you have like some of your off-road stuff behind us.
And I feel bad because I keep getting excited and putting fingerprints on the car and then the gentleman has to go wipe it. But I'm super thrilled that GM has so many good offerings and I would like to swoop in and take a Bolt and take it home.
We're here at VW, but first of all, I want to show you something over here. The old bus, not only is it beautiful and just such a great thing to always see one of these classics, but this one, if you guys saw the LA fires that happened last year, or was it earlier this year? It's been a long year.
I think it was last year.
They have a photo of it. It survived all of the destruction, so they wanted to bring it here. They're doing a lot of charity work and donating back to some of the fire victims, but they wanted to bring that and show it. So kudos to VW for bringing attention to that, because we have a lot of journalists and a lot of people coming in from all over the country. It's a good reminder that LA had some really devastating fires earlier this year.
And that EVs can help prevent climate change. Which
yes, there we go. Let's circle it back around. Next is the ID Buzz though, and we just were in an ID Buzz a little bit ago. Loved it, loved it, loved it. It's so quirky and fun. I just think this thing is a blast. It looks so much fun. Great to drive. Liv didn't like driving it as much. The brake pedal feel was a little bit off.
We'll have a full video on it.
Well, yes, we'll definitely have a full video on it. Has about 234 miles of range. The charging isn't the best, but it's pretty adequate. A lot of people would just love that. I am going to come over here. I do not see an ID4 around, but I am going to point out the self-driving ID Buzz, the autonomous vehicle. So it has the extra sensors, cameras, LiDAR, all of this. Really cool to see. And I think they're partnering, if I'm not mistaken, with maybe Uber to use some of these in their fleet. And still just scanning for that ID4. I do not see an ID4 around here anywhere, but
stop moving.
Yeah, I'm looking for the ID4. I don't see it anywhere. So anyways, love the Buzz. Check out our full video on that if you're interested in it. Now we're at Subaru, and if you know anything about Liv, you know that she's over with their puppy pet adoption area, so I get to film. But this is the first time I've seen the Subaru Trail Seeker, which reminds me a lot of an Outback, but it is EV as well. We also have the Uncharted, and I've seen photos of this, but seeing it in person looks pretty cool. Somewhat similar to like the Solterra in some of the design elements of it, but a bit smaller. The back is swooped back quite a bit. This orange is very interesting. Inside, it looks very much like the Solterra look. And this is a prototype coming soon. I think a lot of our Colorado friends in particular are going to be very excited by the Trail Seeker. So much room in the back. And in the inside, I believe, again, has that Solterra look over here. Big center console, which I'm not a super fan of. And then, of course, the updated Solterra as well. And this is what I was talking about. I keep saying the Solterra look. Now you get to see the Solterra look. They got rid of like the big black wheel arches. So I think that's an improvement in the overall look. Range has improved, charging has improved, so some really big improvements overall to the Solterra. But I think the biggest thing is like now we have some other options coming in from Subaru. Still not the best specs, but gives you some options, and especially if you're a Subaru fan, you're probably really excited by these. So this decked out Ioniq 5 is at the Hyundai booth, but they will start using Ioniq 5s in the Waymo fleet, and if you haven't been following Waymo, you should, because they are expanding to a lot of new cities. I know they just announced San Diego is going to be one of the cities they're expanding to in 2026, and I think they just announced like 3 others like a couple of days ago. But right now, Waymo uses a lot of Jaguar I-Paces. We may take one later tonight to go to an event, or we may just move our parking. But I love this to sort of get people used to EVs as well, and something that they can then very easily go buy. The Jaguar I-Pace is cool, but they've discontinued those. Here's a regular Ioniq 5, so you hop in one of those as an autonomous vehicle, and then you can come over here and buy one like this. Pretty cool and interesting. And of course, we love the Ioniq 5. Our friend in Colorado just bought one because the lease deal was so good there. And even though the tax credit is gone, Hyundai's doing some really fantastic deals on the Ioniq 5 and the Ioniq 6 and the Ioniq 9. And as I was saying earlier, we're actually in an Ioniq 9 right now. We're going to be filming a video. Actually, we already filmed it, but we'll be releasing a video in the Ioniq 9. Spoiler alert, we have absolutely loved it. It is a 3-row, very luxurious. Last year at the LA Auto Show, we sort of hung out in one for about 2 hours at an after hours event. Very nice to drive. Great charging speed. We took it to an Iona charger and it was like at 60% state of charge and still charging at like 230 some kilowatts. Fantastic charger. Over 300 miles of range. The one that we're in is over $70,000, so it can get up there in price, but a lot of great features inside. The front and second row, they have the captain's chairs that can fully recline with the leg reclining as well, or the leg supported as well. Really, really nice to just drive and be in. And I know they have an Ioniq 6 somewhere. I won't make Liv chase me around. Let's go find it though.
One of the amazing things about an EV is, of course, you can do events inside. You can drive them around inside. There's no emissions or anything like that. So here's a tiny little test track where they're doing rides in the refreshed Hyundai Ioniq 6, which is cool to see. Now this actually has the N package, so the performance package, but it's a matte color. Hyundai does really, really good matte paints. The Ioniq 9 that we have actually has a matte finish on it now, but look at this Ioniq 9 in the middle. All the cars are sort of pivoting around it, but it's in this gorgeous shiny blue color. I think that looks sharp. That is my favorite color on the Ioniq 9 so far. What about you, Patrick?
Yeah, it looks really, really good. And I believe like during the LA Auto Show, they'll have the Ioniq 6, the Ioniq 9, and the Ioniq 5 going around on this test track, which goes like way down
Does
there.
it go way down?
Yeah, it goes way down.
Oh, I thought it was just this little thing.
No.
It's so
it goes...
quiet, you wouldn't know.
Now we're at Genesis, and this is a GV60. Our friend Jim We are now at Genesis, and this is a GV60. Our friend Jim has one and absolutely loves this. He's also working on an app, it's a secret right now, to gather data from his GV60, and hopefully we'll be releasing that. If we get any details, we'll let you know. If you want to like follow us on threads and all of that.
That's so vague and mysterious.
It's vague and mysterious. It's a really cool app. It like tracks your efficiency and all of your charging sessions
Look,
and everything.
it's him right there.
Oh my God.
Stay away from that stuff.
I literally was just talking about you. This is Jim. You're on our video now, dude.
There you go.
So I was just saying you're working on an app that's going to be able to collect data, at least initially from the GV60, but potentially other EVs.
Yeah.
And
Any GMP car for now.
any eGMP car for now.
And I think I've got the PIDs I need for Fords.
You see that? This is why it's good to have friends that are also very smart. We will, as soon as we get any like finalized info, we will like spread that. So follow us on threads. We'll connect you. We'll put Jim's info when it becomes available. But it's super cool. It's like tracking like efficiency, your driving trips, your charging sessions, all the good stuff, right?
All of it.
All the nerds.
You haven't seen it yet. It's come a long way since you did see it a while ago, but yeah.
Very cool. And you have a GV60. You absolutely love it.
I have a GV60 and I love it.
All right. We're going to go take a look at the Magma, and then I'll come say hello. But
Okay.
Do you want a Magma?
Maybe.
So this is really cool. They just announced this is coming out in 2026. It's a 2027 Genesis GV60 Magma. It is so cool. It can do 0 to 60 in about 3.4 seconds, a quarter mile in 12.2 seconds. I think it's like a 583 horsepower, or actually 583 pound-feet of torque, over 600 horsepower. Super cool. It is pricey. It's $75,000. They're going to have a lot of really cool functions like a drift mode, custom sounds. It will have a launch mode. I'm really excited by this. Everybody's been excited by like the Ioniq 5N. This is the Genesis version of it in such a great package and such a bright color. Cool name. Really exciting to see this, and I can't wait to see it on the streets. I'm gonna go make Liv follow me around, because I think one of the coolest things, I mean, it has a lot of aerodynamic features here and aggressive looking, but the real aggressiveness is back here with this rear spoiler, with the fins that just come up. Looks excellent and just bad A, if you know what I mean.
Bad A. It is bad A. I think it's interesting, the Magma color, by the way.
Yeah.
It looks a little more tangerine on the screen, but it's actually quite a vibrant orange.
Orange. It's like
Yeah.
Florida Gator orange, if football fans, or
It's
Syracuse orange,
A
maybe.
little, sure, go with your sporty sports, but it's also a little bit habanero orange-ish, like the Chevy line.
The Chevy line, no, this is more orange, I think. The Chevy orange has some red in it, but I think this looks really good. And even like this is actually, I don't know if you can see it with the camera over here, but that's actually ventilated. So it's wrapping the air around the rear of the GV60.
And how does it charge? Right there.
Right here. I'm like, where's the charge port? It's powered, so I can't open it up. So luckily Jim was over here off camera, but he told me I was pressing in the wrong spot. So I opened it up. It does have NAC. So cool to see Hyundai Genesis and Kia all going with NACS already. So let's close that back up and move on. Over here in Toyota, the sister, cousin, whatever you want to say, to the Solterra, this is the BZ, not BZ4X. They decided to drop the 4X. Again, they've sort of improved the specs, charges a bit better, up to 299 miles of range. Over here, they're sort of equivalent of the like station wagon, we'll just say, that Subaru has, is the BZ Woodland Edition. So they're also doing, still a lot of similar stuff that Subaru is doing, because Subaru is 20% owned by Toyota, and Subaru isn't really doing their own EVs, or like rebadging the ones from Toyota, and redoing the interiors slightly, redoing some of the design elements, but overall very, very similar, so, as we've said a lot before. So this is the last place we have to visit in the South Hall. Lucid is here with a couple of Gravities. They announced a new trim here. We just got to spend some time with the Lucid Gravity and a couple of their engineers while we were over in Munich. So we have a whole video on that. Hopefully we get to like drive one out here in California and give you all of the details. We also had this in our SIG Energy video where we did vehicle to home, vehicle to grid with the Lucid Gravity. So check that video out as well. We keep saying we're going to link to them up here, but I think we're going to run out of that. So just check the description. We'll have lots of video links down there. Anyways, love the Lucid Gravity, super long range. They're still ramping up production. I'd like to see more of them out on the road. I think I've only seen like maybe one or two, the one up in Sacramento at the SIG Energy Day, but that's about it. Very cool, and I think we're done with the South Hall. We'll either wrap it up outside, or we'll see if we find anything else outside in the like downstairs lobby.
Okay, I have to tell you guys, after we went to the Munich Motor Show, it was really, really huge. There's so many EVs, so many electric vehicles in Europe that we were like, what's it going to be like coming back to an American auto show, to the LA Auto Show, where there are less EVs? There's still a lot of EVs, and there's still a lot coming. It was actually really great. I don't know about you, but I thought it was really great. Like, there's a lot going on.
Yeah,
and at the end of the day, they're literally closing up.
Yeah, you'll see everything's closing. Yeah, it was like, I would love to see more EVs, but everybody knows like the EV landscape is changing very quickly. Basically, federal tax credits went away, so we were sort of wondering what the attitude was going to be, and like seeing the EV6 was missing, but it's like, oh, it's only temporary because they were doing a press conference. Like, I get it. It was also really cool seeing some of the vehicle to home, vehicle to grid stuff that people are talking about. So there is still a lot of future EV stuff, and seeing like the lower cost EVs that I think are going to be really exciting to see hit the market is huge. And we're not being reliant on a federal tax credit to get them to be low cost. This is like, they're literally, as they've gotten better with the technology, with LFP batteries, charging is better, like everything is improving in the EV landscape. And there's a lot of exciting products that we're seeing that are going to be coming relatively soon. So I'm really excited. It's great to see still all of the enthusiasm and the excitement here for EVs. So I'm thrilled. It's great to be back at the LA Auto Show. For those that don't know, like, LA Auto Show was basically our first auto show back in 2019. So it was really fun to see LA once again. It's now like our home auto show. So, yeah.
Yeah, it really is. We just drove up here to do this, which is so cool because we drove up here, but we're seeing automotive media from around the country. It's great to see what people are excited about covering. As we saw in this video, we finally met Micah Drives and Evie. They are great creators. Definitely check out their channel. Am I?
There you go. I'll put it in the middle.
Okay, there we go. So there are tons of other people here making great content with lots of good stuff to share. So the automotive media with AI and everything is certainly being challenged, but it's cool to see people out here creating and sharing that stuff with you guys. This was our tour of all the EVs at the LA Auto Show. We've done this multiple years in a row. It's always a great time for us, and it's really great to see some changes. Obviously, GM, Chevy, we saw huge amount of changes from way back when. if you're interested, you can go watch our old auto show tours, and you can see that we at one point, I think we even just breezed over Chevy because they didn't have anything.
No, I made like a statement about like it's really disappointing that they didn't have any EVs.
And now it was like just chock-a-block, chock full, loaded with EVs, which is so great. We want these options. We need to bring more affordable EVs, make them more accessible to everyone. I'm sure there are some unaffordable EVs or differently affordable, and that's great too. The new Jeep Recon at $65,000, some people have said is too expensive for that price range, but it is the car for someone. And that's what we want to see is options, right?
And we did not get to make it back outside. We went out there for lunch and then had to hurry back in because we had the appointment with Nissan.
And then it's been torrential downpour since then.
Yeah. So it's been raining a lot since then, so we didn't really get to see that, but we did, breeze by them. I don't know if there was anything else out there that we missed.
Well, we didn't tell you guys, but Scout is outside, so we'll show you some footage of the vehicles out there. We were really hoping to make it back out because they have been updated since we filmed with them. If you're interested in the filming that we did, that was at CES earlier this year. We'll link it down below because I'm sure we're out of card links, but we did film with their vehicles. We got a great tour, so it would have been awesome to see them now, but Scout is really interesting. They're really cool. Re-envisioning of a legacy brand, right?
Yeah.
In a really cool way. Is your arm tired and should we go?
Yeah, we should wrap it up. We should go get to our car. Actually, we're taking a Waymo to the event. But anyways.
We're not super sure, but we're going to go check out Slate.
No, we're driving.
We're driving. But maybe we're driving the Ioniq 9, which is really cool. But we're going to go to a Slate event, so we're hoping to check them out again. We have a reservation for a Slate. We have a reservation for multiple vehicles over here, actually, because there are multiple affordable vehicles that are coming to the market. Affordable, yeah, more affordable, under 30,000. So this was it. This was our tour of the 2025 LA Auto Show, of all the EVs at the LA Auto Show. Do let us know what your favorite was down below. Did we miss anything? I'm sure we did. Please let us know and let everyone else know too what they were missing. Huge thank you to our patrons whose names are scrolling across the screen, as well as you, our YouTube members too. And just remember that whatever you drive, whether it's here right now or coming in 26, 27, or beyond, enjoy the ride. Bye.